bleaching it means, I guess, decolorization something. है ना? Bleaching that means there is decolorization. So as these corals are colored species, so decolorization that must be like so I think we have introduced ourselves well, right, with the subject of geography. है ना? There's a subject that deals with the study of the earth. I guess there is again some geographical news that is in current affairs. Current affairs में कुछ चीज चल रही है? Have you gone through newspaper? Australia, coral reefs. What exactly? What? Coral reefs. Australia has coral reefs. हाँ. याद नहीं आ रहा है. कोई कलर कोई चेंज हो रहा है क्या? कैसा हो रहा है? ग्रीन. क्या हो रहा है? ग्रीन कलर हुआ है तो? Anyways, corals are colorful. Huh? Corals are anyway colorful. So, what happens if the color is getting further greenish? Coral bleaching, really? Chemistry. Bleaching it means, I guess, decolorization something. Huh? Bleaching that means there is decolorization. So as these corals are colored species, so decolorization that must be like those are getting somehow whitish or white as to greenish हो रहा है. So how is that phenomenon of coral bleaching then? Really? Dishant, na? Yes, Atul. Coral bleaching. Really coral bleaching? No. अच्छा क्या होता है वैसे coral bleaching? No idea, sir. We just started with this subject UPSC preparation, and you are asking like lots of questions to us.
photosynthesis process stop हो जाता है उनको algae फेड हो जाता है.
Okay.
कोरल सी बच जाता है white.
कोरल सी बचता है जो व्हाइट कलर के होता है. अच्छा चलो ठीक है, ये कोरल ब्लीचिंग है, ये तो ये नो वर्ल्ड वाइड फेनोमेना. व्हाट अबाउट दैट ग्रीनिश कलर देन? तो ये ग्रीन क्यों हो रहा है? हाँ यस, phytoplankton, huh? Yeah, see what happens in that particular Australian region. See, Australian, in fact, in the world, you will find 56% of that oceanic surface that is near to this coral reef. It has been observed that this region is what having excessive presence of phytoplanktons. You know what these phytoplanktons are? No. Really? So phytoplanktons, like plants on the continental surface, like phytoplanktons on the oceanic surface. Plants क्या कर रहे हैं? Photosynthesis, nutrition, food. This phytoplanktons are doing the same thing. दो types of planktons होते हैं वैसे, एक phytoplanktons और एक zooplankton. ठीक है? That is animal species, that fauna. Now, देखो वैसे तो this phytoplanktons, they are like very much needed for the survival of aquatic ecosystem. There was a question that was asked in UPSC 2011 prelims. It was, that question was rightly aligned with the importance of these phytoplanktons. What happened if all phytoplanktons, that species would extinct? ये क्वेश्चन पूछा था 2011 प्रीलिम्स में. Okay, 3 options, sub options, option in option kind question था कि क्या क्या हो सकता है. That okay, you are not in that position, but yeah, this phytoplanktons बहुत सारी चीजें हो सकती है वैसे. So this phytoplanktons, you know, they are like the basic autotrophic elements, okay, or those living entities in aquatic life. अब इनका नंबर इतना ज्यादा बढ़ रहा है. इनफैक्ट फॉर द सर्वाइवल ऑफ कोरल रीफ दैट इज नोन एज रेन फॉरेस्ट ऑफ द ओशन, अगर वर्ल्ड में सबसे ज्यादा बायोडिवर्सिटी कहीं है, दैट इज यू विल फाइंड कोरल रीफ्स. इस पर भी यूपीएससी ने को, ये तो फेवरेट टॉपिक है वैसे यूपीएससी का, यू विल फाइंड प्रीलिम्स एंड मेंस एज वेल. तो सबसे ज्यादा अगर कहीं बायोडिवर्सिटी यू विल फाइंड अराउंड कोरल रीफ्स. एंड दिस सर्वाइवल ऑफ कोरल रीफ्स, यू नो, दैट इज समहाउ डिपेंडेंट ऑन phytoplankton species. But you know, everything works on a balance, है ना, कि everything works on a balance. If phytoplanktons number, like say if you're getting that is somehow over numbered, it would lead to some consequences on aquatic life as well. That it may unnecessarily block the penetration of sunlight, है ना, जो डाउन द लेयर लाइफ है वो भी तो सर्वाइव करनी है, राइट. It would rather unnecessarily secrete some chemicals which may lead to some carcinogenic toxins as well. That article is there. So it will lead to a carcinogenic toxin as well. And that is what the concern. Phytoplankton absorb nutrients from water for use in growth and remove ammonia, nitrogen from water, which is particularly important in lessening concentration of this toxic metabolites. So simply they will help to neutralize the aquatic ecosystem. This excessive presence of phytoplankton you will find would rather impact on the survival of coral reefs and allied aquatic ecosystem as well. Are you getting this thing? Yes. So no doubt phytoplanktons are very necessary for aquatic ecosystem survival. But अगर किसी भी चीज का लाइफ में ओवर बैलेंस हो गया, you will find it leads to a problem then. जैसे वाटर स्कैर्सिटी ड्राउट, और जब एक्सेस वाटर आ गया तो फ्लड. सो एवरीथिंग वर्क्स ऑन ए बैलेंस. Will it make oceans more acidic? Acidic, it depends on its secretion. Acidic body, I guess basic. हाँ, अच्छा, बट वो ये पूछ रहा है कि एक्सेसिव फाइटोप्लैंक्टन्स है तो फिर वो एसिडिक हो जाएगा क्या? वो जो वाटर है न्यूट्रल कर देगा? अच्छा, ओके, तो न्यूट्रल कर सकता है. बिकॉज से अब लॉजिक है मेरे पास एग्जैक्टली आंसर तो नहीं रहेगा, राइट. इवन इन यूपीएससी एज वेल यू आर सपोज टू लॉजिकली आंसर क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि वर्ल्ड में अनलिमिटेड नॉलेज है, हर कोई नॉलेज थोड़ी ना आपके पास रहेगा. या यू आर सपोज टू कनेक्ट इट बाय मींस ऑफ लॉजिक. एंड यस, एब्सोल्युटली. तो ये हो सकता है कि न्यूट्रल कर भी रहा होगा क्योंकि अमोनिया, बट ये भी क्वेश्चन वैलिड है कि अमोनिया वैसे भी बेसिक होता है ना, अमोनिया NH3. तो जब ये एब्जॉर्ब कर रहा है तो ये इटसेल्फ एसिडिक होगा भी. हाँ, तो फिर पॉसिबली न्यूट्रल देखेंगे, मतलब कोई पीएच लेवल पे हो सकता है बैलेंस होगा, एक बार यू कैन वेरीफाई, बट अकॉर्डिंग टू हर दैट इज व्हाट न्यूट्रल. एंड अगेन आई गेस महाराष्ट्र में भी कुछ इश्यू चल रहा है, मणिपुर में तो चल ही रहा है. महाराष्ट्र करंट अफेयर्स, दैट इज एमपी का ज्योग्राफी बताया. अच्छा, डेथ ऑफ चीता इन कुनू नेशनल पार्क. हाँ, ये भी बात सही है वैसे कि चीता की डेथ हो गई. कितने चीता थे वैसे ले आए थे हमने? हाँ, 8 चीता ले आए थे और 8 की डेथ हो गई, 2 की डेथ हुई है. तो इट मस्ट बी लाइक You are in the month of February 2023 then. अच्छा ये हाँ रेडियो कॉलर. अच्छा see anyway Hindu newspaper में I guess day before there was an article about this cheetah. ठीक है प्रोजेक्ट चीता क्या है अल्टीमेटली दैट इज एक्सप्लेन. तो इंडिया का प्लान है वैसे एवरी ईयर 5 to 10 चीताज लाने हैं हमको. 5 to 10 चीताज वी आर सपोज्ड टू इंट्रोड्यूस क्योंकि चीता इंडिया में एक्सटिंक्ट हो चुका है. एंड ऑलमोस्ट यू विल फाइंड 15 एंड the offspring. So almost 16 plus कुछ 3 या 4 चीताज हैं हमारे पास कूनो नेशनल पार्क में. Of them you will find 8 they are already died. 8 की डेथ हो चुकी है. And that is what now is severe concern how to manage this cheetahs, African cheetahs particularly. Yeah, African है ना? So African cheetahs in Kuno National Park. Now there is a demand or suggestion कि वी शुड रादर रिप्लेस चीतास क्योंकि हमने आइडेंटिफाई किया था कूनो नेशनल. कहां पे कूनो नेशनल पार्क? मध्य प्रदेश. श्योर. ओके या दैट इज इन मध्य प्रदेश. क्योंकि देखो चीता इज ए डिफरेंट क्लाइमेटिक स्पीशीज, ग्रासलैंड स्पीशीज, सवाना ग्रासलैंड स्पीशीज है और इंडिया है ट्रॉपिकल मॉनसून क्लाइमेट रीजन. तो चीता यू नो इट नीड्स ए स्पेसिफिक टाइप ऑफ क्लाइमेट फॉर इट्स सर्वाइवल. जैसे अगर एवरग्रीन या डेसिडुअस ट्रीज में अगर वो दौड़ने लगेगा यू विल फाइंड कि वो वैसे ही डेथ हो जाएगी उसकी बिकॉज इट नीड्स यू नो फेवरेबल कंडीशंस एज वेल. तो दिस चीता say for that cheetah Kuno National Park was identified as the best location. But what happened over there? This 8 cheetah. Now there is another suggestion कोई और wildlife sanctuary. I don't remember the name exactly. G something कुछ G पे से नाम है उसका. गौरा ही something कोई wildlife sanctuary. I don't remember exactly. But now it is. You remember anyone? No. So whatever. ठीक है. So that is now suggested as the second what the region to relocate this African cheetah there, so that they just could ensure their survival and we would then multiply their existence. तो यह है चीता वाला केस as well. Okay, and yeah, in the state of Maharashtra, you will find there is a landslide. है ना? Landslide हुआ? No idea. Okay, yeah, in the state of Maharashtra, you will find landslide, and landslide is one of the most deadliest disaster in India. आपको लगेगा flood है, आपको लगेगा कोई drought है, but you know the landslide is rather the most deadliest disaster as such in India. So those you know the things are in current affairs. Chalo, so this is about this geography news. Now starting with the regular course of studies now, geography. Okay, so we are Gandhi Sagar. Atul, Gandhi Sagar I guess नहीं होगा. That is Chambal River पे है ना, Chambal River and the peripheral bank. देब्रूगढ़ तो आसाम में है. देब्रूगढ़ उड़ीसा में थोड़ी ना है. देवगढ़ देवगढ़ है. उड़ीसा में देवगढ़ हो तो बट वो वाला नहीं है. दैट इज नॉट कोई गांधी सागर. या दैट इज इन एमपी देन. चंबल रिवर पे डैम भी है इसी नाम से एंड द सेम थिंग. ओके चलो. Yeah, thank you, Atul. So we are going to start now this first part. Physical first. Astronomical geography. What happened? No? So starting with the very first point. Universe. How many times you have heard this term? Universe? No idea. Huh? So would you like to define it? Universe? What it is? Dishant?
Galaxies, there are many solar system, and in solar system there are many planets. To combine all of them, that's called universe.
That's called universe. Collection of all the celestial bodies. Okay, yes. Again, collection of all the celestial bodies. That is what universe is. अच्छा, have you heard about dark matter and dark energy? सुना है? Black hole. हाँ, black hole. तो क्या होता है dark matter, dark energy?
Which is not discovered.
That is not absolutely centrifugal. Means it may be a causative factor, but dark matter, dark energy.
ये रूम है सर, ये रूम का रेट 1500 है और मेरा रेट 45 है.
हाँ,
लेकिन अगर इसको अगर हम वे करेंगे, मतलब अगर रूम का रेट 1500 है, मेरा 45 होना चाहिए.
हाँ.
लेकिन अगर हम वे करेंगे और वो 1600 निकल गया, the remaining weight what it is, we probably say as dark matter. We cannot justify it.
अच्छा, okay. हाँ, सही है, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. See, absolutely there is no universal definition of universe. Okay, we'll find कोई universe को define करने वाली कोई perfect definition तो है नहीं as such. So that is given in the reference books as well, or in Savindra Singh as well. You will find the universe is like everything. Okay, that is given as universe is like everything. So whatever you can see, whatever you can observe, and whatever you fail to observe, that everything forms a part of universe. As you mentioned, like say that is a collection of celestial bodies, है ना? Earth, satellites, solar system, galaxy, the group of galaxies, right? And the whole combination is what? Universe. But you know one thing that I don't remember the name, but that concept of dark matter and dark energy, which got the Nobel Prize in 2018. Okay. So according to this, you know, this whatever you able to observe, that forms merely a 5% of the overall universe. That it forms merely a 5% of universe. Okay, so universe is not merely a collection of celestial bodies. No doubt, it is having celestial body as its component, but along with celestial bodies, you will find this, the component of dark energy as well. Okay, Kajal, any doubt? So you will find it is having a kind of 95% of matter that is invisible to you, and it is in the form of energy. So it is rather more appropriate to define it as everything. The reason being, it is not merely a collection of celestial bodies. क्योंकि celestial body बहुत छोटा सा पार्ट है उसका. क्योंकि देखो अर्थ और मून के बीच इतना बड़ा गैप है, क्या है उसमें? Nothing else. Yeah, space, vacuum. Same is the case with the earth and sun. Same is the case between two stars and two galaxies as well. You will find whatever that mass is, the majority is a space. Yeah, और जो bodies है वो तो बहुत limited है, having very limited status. And these bodies you will find, say, they are not defining completely the nature of universe. So to be more appropriate, it is like the celestial bodies and energy and space. That is what this universe is. Yes. So clear hai this thing? Yes. Universe. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So you will find this universe is simply this collection of celestial bodies and energy components. Now, since time immemorial, right? Since जब से human evolution हुआ है तभी से, we were like very pretty confused about or curious about as well that how exactly this universe or Earth or solar system it got evolved. है ना? तो since time immemorial that was a very curious question as such. तो इसीलिए फिर देखो कुछ रिलीजियस फिलोसॉफीज में कुछ आंसर मिलेंगे आपको. जैसे अगर हिंदुइज्म में देखोगे तो इसके लिए वर्ड है यूनिवर्स, ब्रह्मांड, है ना? ब्रह्मांड. तो कैसे बना था ब्रह्मांड? ब्रह्मा, विष्णु और शिव तीनों ने मिलकर बनाया था, है ना? यस, तीनों ने मिलकर बनाया और अल्टीमेटली यू विल फाइंड दैट इज द केस. ओके. हाँ, सो रिलीजियस फिलोसॉफीज you will, if you ask like Christian religious philosophy as well, तो उनके पास भी कोई आंसर है accordingly. If you ask like Judaism, हाँ, so according to them this whole universe it's evolved somewhere around 12 p.m. okay, afternoon somewhere around and 4004 BC. मतलब यहाँ से कितना 6000 years before, है ना? Somewhere around. So every philosophy will find के own proposition. And as you know के religion पे हम क्वेश्चन कर नहीं सकते, है ना? क्योंकि religion पे क्वेश्चन करेंगे तो आंसर मिलना तो है नहीं हमें. So each of these philosophies you will find they were like, yeah, they are having their own understanding about how this universe and Earth is supposed to evolve. But later you will find just being again a many curious mind as कि ये यूनिवर्स जो बना है ये क्यों बना है. आज भी लोगों को देखो क्वेश्चन है ना कि हम यहाँ आए तो क्यों आए. देयर मस्ट बी रीजन फॉर राइट लाइफ पर्पस, लाइफ गोल एज वेल. तो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इट लीड टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ दिस यूनिवर्स. And just to answer this, you will find many propositions have been made. Okay, past में बहुत सारे propositions थे. Religious वाला तो case है ही. Simultaneously, you will find, say, later few propositions were made. And one of the most accepted proposition you will find about this universe and its evolution, you will find. देखो पहले तो universe, that is simply this what it means by. This universe, it is a like everything that is collection of celestial bodies and universe, okay, matter and energy. This universe is having a spread of 93 billion light years. What do you mean by light years? Yeah, yeah. 10, sorry? No, 13 into 10 to the minus 6. It, okay, what? Micrometer, millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer, what? 9.4 into 10 to the power 12 kilometers. That is what light year. So yeah, see guys, it's just because ये जो centimeter, millimeter, kilometer वाले distance है, वो Earth पे valid है, but space you will find absolutely getting invalid. So what we have devised a new unit just to measure the distance in the space, and that is what this light year. As according to Einstein, if you find that is the light is having the highest possible speed, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, so this lead to the concept of light year and universe. See what it means by 93 billion light years. It means that universe is having such an expansion, okay, or extent, that if you are standing over here on its one of its end, and if you have like a laser light over there, ठीक है, जो हम imagine कर रहे हैं, speed उसकी same है light, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So from this particular end, it will take 93 billion years to reach over to this particular point. Are you getting what it means by 93 billion light years? It means अगर यहाँ पर आप खड़े हो and like say the light ray that is moving say over to the other corner, it will take 93 billions of years. That is what is stretch of universe. Though we are not pretty much certain about ये भी stretch इतना ही है. It may be further longer as well. Yeah, it may be further shorter, depends on. But still, that is what approximate value of this extension of vast universe. Vast to the extent that we are not even having idea कि हमारे ये solar system जोड़ के और कितनी सारी solar systems है. And same is the case with the galaxy and all other celestial bodies. So, in order to explain this particular fact, how this universe is, it was originated. Lanitre, okay, he was a Belgian mathematician, George Lanitre. You will find in 1920s, and later which was modified by Hubble as well in 1960s, 70s, that this theory of Big Bang was proposed. देखो बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लेक्स होगा फर्स्ट थिंग, है ना, क्योंकि जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट हैपेंड somewhere around 13.6 billions of years is really difficult task, है ना. It's just because see कल कोई अगर क्राइम हुआ है तो आज एविडेंसेस नहीं मिलते उस चीज के, है ना. You will find what happened 13.6 billions of years. It means almost 1400 crores of years. उसके एविडेंसेस as it is थोड़ी ना मिलेगी. Many of evidences you will find maybe lapsed, maybe got somehow morphed as well. Okay, so whatever evidences you are having, you based on it, you have to interpret how this universe was actually evolved. So religious philosophies भी है तो कोई inaccurate नहीं है. The thing is they fail to answer your queries. Then problem ये है इनका. Even this theory is not having having some limitations, but at least scientific ground पे कुछ ये question के answer करता है. That is what it is somehow accepted. See what this theory is just trying to propose as, that according to this theory, Big Bang theory, that the last class we started with this only, somewhere around 13 to 15 billions of years ago, there was nothing in space except a one single point. Okay, there was nothing in space except for one single point. This point is point of singularity. Okay, single point है space में तो उसका नाम ही रखा है point of singularity. And UPSC had asked a question in 2017 prelims on singularity and event horizon, recently in the news in the context of the evolution of universe. That is what the thing is. So yeah, wait, we'll be discussing that thing as well, whether diameter is expanding or not. See, this singularity was a point that was having infinite mass. कितना मास है? तो जहां से ये इनफाइनाइट यूनिवर्स बन रही है ना, तो कितना मास हो सकता है? यू कैन इमेजिन. कितनी एनर्जी है? अगेन इनफाइनाइट, राइट? कितना डेंसिटी है? यू विल फाइंड अगेन इनफाइनाइट. इनफाइनाइट मास, infinite energy, infinite density as well, because that is the least possible volume where everything is what concised as. जितना जब ये यूनिवर्स को स्क्वीज कर दो तो जो बनेगा वो बनेगा पॉइंट ऑफ सिंगुलैरिटी. ओके, एंड व्हाट according to again this big bang, the Planck ray, due to some unknown reason, that this point of singularity, it got exploded. ठीक है, इसमें एक्सप्लोजन हो गया क्योंकि इतना सारा मास, इतना सारा एनर्जी, you'll find that exploded. That explosion lead to dispersal of mass in every possible direction. Every possible direction. Don't get confused कि ये सिर्फ ऐसे मूव कर रहा है. It's like कि ये पहले ऐसा पॉइंट था and the spread is like in such a way, okay, in all possible direction. तो ये इसका हम साइड व्यू ले रहे हैं तो ये ऐसा दिखेगा. Okay, so this singularity started to explode. It lead to this dispersal of mass. Initially there was nothing as, there was no electron, no proton, okay, nothing as. Later with passage of time, few seconds or few hours, you will find कि फिर electron protons बने, quark atoms बने, then it lead to the one of the most pioneer elements to हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम. पीरियोडिक टेबल में देखो लीस्ट एटॉमिक नंबर एलिमेंट है हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम. मोस्ट सिंपलेस्ट एंड these are the one of the most pioneer in the evolution of universe. Pioneer elements, these are to be known as, because everything in the universe later evolved from hydrogen or helium. See, sun, क्या है सन पर? यस, हाइड्रोजन, यस, हीलियम. कौन सी प्रोसेस है वैसे? फ्यूजन, फ्यूजन, न्यूक्लियर फ्यूजन, न्यूक्लियर फ्यूजन, फ्यूजन, रियली? न्यूक्लियर फ्यूजन या न्यूक्लियर फ्यूजन? फ्यूजन. ओके, बिकॉज मेनी ऑफ यू आर नॉट फ्यूजन. Yes, so let me know tomorrow exactly कौन सी प्रोसेस है on the sun surface. गूगल तो कर ही सकते हो, that is what anyway you are having option, but if you look on your own, याद भी रहेगी वो चीज. Okay, so hydrogen and helium, fission it means simply split, and fusion it means fuse, to get fused. So hydrogen you will find getting fused with another hydrogen leading to helium. Okay, so yeah, so hydrogen and helium, these two are pioneer elements, and you will find even in the universe now. ये तो कब की बात है? ये तो है 13.6 billions of years, है ना? Even in the universe you will find the like 99% of its mass, it's still made up of hydrogen and helium. आज भी देख लो, you will find except planet का size है ही कितना? Okay, you will find all stars, they are all made up of either this one, hydrogen and helium. So still you will find the majority mass is made up of these pioneer elements. Now then this pioneer elements further reacted with at different temperature, क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी थी, बहुत ज्यादा टेम्परेचर था, then it will lead to formation of different elements further. Lithium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, and those periodic table elements. Okay, lead to these secondary elements then. Now this secondary elements then further fuse together, okay, and lead to new complex molecules. फिर से नए complex molecules. And then with passage of time you will find somewhere around like after 6 to 7, okay, 3 and 5 billions of years, what happened? Then this masses started again to take shape. And shape in the sense, like initially stars were developed, okay, stars. Then the further differentiation of stars, you will find it gives rise to planets. Like for example, अगर अर्थ देखोगे तो अर्थ was evolved 4.6 billions of years ago. 4.6 billions of years ago, Earth is what? Evidently, right? That is evolved, or 5 billions of years ago. This planets you will find, then further satellites बने उन्हीं के साथ में जो भी रहेगा, and then we are over here in 2023. And you know what you will find successively? See, देखो, it all started from one single point. And this stretch is now 93 billion light years. So can we say that the universe is rather expanding? Yes, no. ऐसा कह सकते हैं ना, because it started from this single point and it is now at this particular frame of time that is having the wide stage, okay, that is unknown for us in fact, but still whatever, you will find universe is rather expanding, its diameter is increasing, okay, and this is what this crux of this Big Bang theory. Now why it is to be known as so Big Bang? The reason being, ये जो explosion हुआ था, okay, this explosion was identified as Big Bang. So the theory itself identified as Big Bang theory. Clear, everyone? Yeah? This how this universe evolved according to George Lemaître. Big Bang theory. Any doubt? यूनिवर्स एक्सपैंड हो रहा है सर, तो फिर प्लैनेट्स के बीच क्या हो रहा है? चलो यूनिवर्स तो एज ए होल एक्सपैंड हो रहा है, मान लिया हमने, बट फिर प्लैनेट के साथ क्या हो रहा है? गैलेक्सीज एक्सपैंड हो रही है। कितने 100 साल में? रियली? अच्छा, क्योंकि 100 साल में होगा तो बहुत कम टाइम है हमारे पास फिर तो। हाँ, अच्छा नहीं होगा क्या? कोलैप्स होगी ना, कोलाइड करेगी ना। अच्छा, ओके ओके ओके, हाँ ओके फाइन। क्योंकि 100 साल मतलब अर्थ के लाइफ हिस्ट्री में 100 साल मतलब कुछ भी नहीं है, नथिंग। जहां पे बात ही चल रही है 100 करोड़ ऑफ ईयर्स, है ना, 1500 करोड़ ऑफ ईयर, तो 100 साल मतलब ये तो सेकंड से भी कम है, ये सेकंड से भी कम है। तो या एब्सोल्युटली। अच्छा, लाइक तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि प्लैनेट के बीच में भी कुछ हो रहा है? जैसे अब सिंपल है ना कि अगर एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है तो अकॉर्डिंगली ये चीज होगी एक्सपेंशन। एनसीईआरटी रीड किया है? नो। तो 11th एनसीईआरटी फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी चैप्टर 2, ओके, उसमें एक एक्सपेरिमेंट दिया है। एक एक्सपेरिमेंट है, अब एक्सपेरिमेंट के लिए तो है वैसे मेरे पास, बट अभी वो इंस्ट्रूमेंट नहीं है, बट दैट इज व्हाट, हाँ, दैट इज ए बैलून एक्सपेरिमेंट, ठीक है, दैट इज ए बैलून एक्सपेरिमेंट। अब ये बैलून एक्सपेरिमेंट क्या है, होगा भी शायद ये, हाँ यस, सी अब इसको इमेजिन करो, ये बैलून है, ओके, दैट इज व्हाट ए बैलून एज, पहले अगर बैलून अगर से स्मॉल साइज रहेगा तो लाइक चलो यही मान लेंगे हम, ठीक है। सो दिस आर व्हाट 4 डॉट्स ओवर दिस, and what you did, you just blown in air, okay, इनके बीच का डिस्टेंस देखो कितना है ना, कम है कंपैरेटिवली। नाउ व्हेन यू ब्लोन इन एयर, अब क्या होगा, इसकी साइज यस बढ़ गई। अब इसकी जब साइज बढ़ी है तो सी डिस्टेंस बढ़ गया, राइट, ईच ऑफ दोस पॉइंट, राइट, डिस्टेंस क्या हो गया, इंक्रीज हो गया। Further you blow in air and you will find this size. अभी क्या हुआ है? Distance है ना? Increase हुआ है. So if universe is in expansion, so the case must be this celestial bodies must have, right, the increasing separation distance between them. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि अगर अर्थ और मून है, इनका अगर सेपरेशन डिस्टेंस अगर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 3 लाख स्क्वायर किलोमीटर है, ओके, सो इफ यूनिवर्स इज इन एक्सपेंशन, in that case the distance between earth and moon, it must be like whatever, जो भी कुछ होगा 20 सेंटीमीटर प्लस every year, है ना? it should be ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, या ना? तो when there was, I guess in 1969, it was a landmark event in the human history. You know why? 1969 ही है, हाँ 1969, हाँ मून पे नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग, और who was the second guy? Edwin, okay, I don't know then, और अगर कोई है तो एडविन, yes, Collins something, Michael Collins, yeah, so he was the second individual. पहला तो सभी को याद होता है, सेकंड पता नहीं होता किसी को. So we'll find when these two individuals landed on the moon surface, okay, तो ऐसे ही नहीं गए थे कि चलो टूरिज्म के लिए जाता है, जैसे अभी वो टाइटैनिक वाला केस हुआ था ना अभी कुछ दिन पहले, है ना? तो they were not the tourists as that way, okay, कि जो ऑलरेडी टूट रखा है टाइटैनिक को क्या ही देखना है. So they were like having a pretty clear objective, right? Every mission, in fact, you will find launched with some purpose. The Apollo mission it was, okay, 1969. And one of the part of their experiment was to have like a reflector, to set a reflector over on the moon surface. ठीक है, reflector मतलब क्या रहेगा? एक large size mirror रहेगा जो reflect करेगा something. Okay, so they established that reflector over on the moon surface. And what? Here from the Earth surface, some experiment is supposed to carry out. What kind of experiment? कि यहाँ से क्या करेंगे? You will find maybe some electromagnetic radiation or maybe light waves, whatever those. So those are supposed to reflect. No, those are supposed to move towards reflector. And what this reflector is supposed to do then? Reflect it back, है ना? Reflect it back. तो अब reflect back करोगे और यही खेलोगे जैसे लेजर वाला खेलते थे हम कभी, है ना? So, but this experiment, you know, is having very that what to say, like say very significance in the overall understanding about the universe. What? You must be knowing that formula: speed equals to distance upon time, है ना? Now you are pretty much sure about speed of light. You can calculate the time as well, how much it finally, yeah, it returned. Now you know what? The distance taken by this light to cover sorry, the time taken by this light to cover this 2D distance, you will find later with the observation. Recordings were taken for every attempt, and then it was realized the moon is, right, moving almost 22 centimeters per year away from the Earth. 18 to 22 ho sakta hai, that is what the range is, okay? So this moon surface is moving away from the Earth by this much of margin. Validated this fact, yeah, that if universe is in expansion, तो क्या होगा? जो planets है या जो celestial bodies है, you will find they are rather moving away from each other, and that is what exactly this experiment is showing. You can validate this fact maybe with respect to Jupiter as well, maybe with respect to any other exoplanet as well. But yes, this kind of experiment, you know, it further validates this fact that yes, universe is in expansion. Yes, got it guys, clear है? Yes, okay. So द सेम थिंग, जैसे यहाँ एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है यूनिवर्स वाला, बैलून का एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है, इनका डिस्टेंस बढ़ता जा रहा है. द सेम थिंग यू विल फाइंड बिटवीन अर्थ एंड मून. सेम इज द केस अर्थ एंड सन एंड एनी अदर celestial body as well. Okay. Yes. So the universe expanded from a very high density and high temperature state, and you will find that accretion there. And then what are the evidences in support then? एक तो evidence यही हो गया, this one, yeah. The planets are moving away from each other. Planets or celestial bodies. Celestial bodies are moving away from each other. Like for example, moon that is moving away from. In addition, और भी कुछ evidences दिए हैं वैसे, like say the red shift phenomena. Are you aware about this? Red shift phenomena. You must be like in science, physics का part है, science, school days, real life. UPSC is in your surroundings, you know. UPSC जो है वो हमारे सराउंडिंग में हमको दिखती नहीं है, बट क्योंकि जस्ट बिकॉज कि उस चीज को देखने के लिए कुछ और भी डिफरेंट अप्रोच चाहिए होगा ना. जैसे हमने वो एसी से निकाला था कि वो कैसा है, विशियस साइकिल है, ओजोन depletion, then global warming, then again lead to that excessive use. You'll find UPSC is in your surrounding, absolutely, provided you should have that approach as well. See, have you ever observed that molten iron material? आयरन मटेरियल जब कभी मेल्ट कर रहे हैं हम, देखा है कभी आपने? यस, नो, कभी भी नहीं. तो वीडियो में देखा होगा, मूवी में देखा होगा, कहीं ना कहीं तो देखा ही होगा ना. इंडिया में रह रहे तो ये तो चीज देखने मिलेगी हमें. ओके. सो क्या कलर होता है वैसे? रेड. रेड ऑरेंज कलर होता है. ओके. तो देखो, दैट सॉलिड मटेरियल इट वाज, है ना, जो आयरन जो है ये सॉलिड मटेरियल था. व्हेन यू प्रोवाइड एनर्जी टू इट, इसका स्टेट ऑफ मैटर क्या हो गया? लिक्विड. और लिक्विड में वॉल्यूम क्या होती है कंपैरेटिवली? ज्यादा होती है. यस, नो. सॉलिड तो कॉम्पैक्ट होगा ना, कम साइज में भी ज्यादा मास बैठेगा. लिक्विड का केस क्या है? या फॉर द सेम मास इट विल रादर टेक ए मोर वॉल्यूम. या सो कैन वी कॉल इट एज लाइक ए एक्सपेंशन? यस, एक्सपेंशन कह सकते हैं हम. एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है ना. इफ से सेम इज द केस विद यूनिवर्स एज वेल. अच्छा, इसका कलर क्या था? रेड ना, रेडिश या ऑरेंज, whatever that color, right? So it means that if any material that is in the state of expansion and that is again flooded with huge energy, the color that appears as is red. The same concept, right, that is applicable over universe as well. That when the pictures of universe have been taken from its outside, ठीक है, ये टेक्नोलॉजी के थ्रू हमने आउटसाइड से इसके पिक्चर देखे, तो ये कैसी दिख रही है? And that universe was in the sense it is red in color. And red color itself indicate that the universe is having a huge burst of energy, and that is rather now expanding. Are you getting this fact? Yes, this phenomena is known as red shift phenomenon. So this is what considered as again evidences for this big bang theory. एक और है वैसे, ये बिट टेक्निकल है, कॉस्मिक बैकग्राउंड माइक्रोवेव रेडिएशन. कॉस्मिक बैकग्राउंड माइक्रोवेव रेडिएशन इन द सेंस ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम ऑफ बिग बैंग, क्योंकि इतना ह्यूज एनर्जी था, इट लीड टू रिलीज ऑफ माइक्रोवेव्स ऑफ स्पेसिफिक टाइप. एंड इफ यू एबल टू ट्रेस दोज, क्योंकि उसके बाद कभी ये माइक्रोवेव रेडिएशन डेवलप नहीं होंगे, It requires a huge energy. So if you're able to trace those electromagnetic radiation, it means, yeah, that Big Bang event, like the huge release of energy, was happened in the past. So these are what the evidences suggested by Lanitre and Hubble telescope later as well. Yeah, clear guys? All you? Sure? Any kind of doubt? No? And have you noted this fact then? No? So yeah, please do it. Big Bang theory and this information. Redshift theory. For what matter? Why? Yeah, exactly. हाँ हाँ हम्म हाँ एग्जैक्टली अच्छा ये एक आर्गुमेंट हो सकता है वैसे वैलिड भी है बट फिर भी देखो विजिबल जो स्पेक्ट्रम होता है ना इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक रेडिएशन में तो बहुत सारे स्पेक्ट्रम है यूवी एक्सरे गामा रेज बहुत सारे स्पेक्ट्रम्स है तो जो हमें विजिबल है बाय मींस ऑफ आवर कैमरा एज वेल राइट तो ये मैक्सिमम वेवलेंथ बैंड कौन सा है देखो दो कलर दिखेंगे आपको एक एक्सट्रीम हाई और एक्सट्रीम लो जो विजिबल स्पेक्ट्रम है एक है रेड एक है ब्लू विगबोर राइट तो ये ब्लू वाला केस है तो विजिबल जो स्पेक्ट्रम है हमारे पास उसमें वैसे भी एंड लिमिट है रेड दैट डजंट मीन कि और कोई रेडिएशन नहीं आ रहा है दैट मीन्स कि हम जो देख पा रहे हैं राइट बाय मींस ऑफ एनी टेक्नोलॉजी दैट इज अवेलेबल दैट इज रेड या दैट इज केस और कोई अदर फॉर्म होगा यूवी राइट आ तो रहे दिख रहे क्या ना नो एब्सोल्युटली नॉट तो वो वाला केस है मतलब हो सकता है काउंटर एब्सोल्युटली बट मतलब विजिबल केस के लिए फिर ये एप्लीकेबल नहीं होगा still this area has some limitation in fact ऐसे नहीं कि that is 100% that is accepted there are many limitations as well but फिर भी you will find to major extent this theory is rather accepted okay हाँ बाकी कुछ और evidences लगेंगे वो by the time this theory or maybe some new inventions will rather provide next and at the third point okay the moon is moving away from that particular point as well done yes so this is about universe now the next theory actually in between you will find many theories as well okay this theory or this explanation is so specific about how universe is evolved now there is again another theory you will find that is about how this earth is evolved ठीक है वैसे अभी बहुत उसमें भी बहुत सारे doubts हैं but yes still to a on a majority count you will find that is somehow accepted done like in between you will find some gaseous hypothesis that is mentioned by that is by Kant, Immanuel Kant, then nebular hypothesis, then binary hypothesis, James and Jeffries. Okay, बहुत सारे hypothesis बीच में रखे हैं. But one of the later the theory that is got accepted somehow. It was supernova hypothesis. Okay, it was a supernova hypothesis. Have you heard about this term, supernova? No. Yes. So, what it is? Explosion of a star. Yeah, right. End of a star. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, that is something in connection with the end of its life. See, देखो जैसे ह्यूमन बीइंग का केस है या प्लांट और एनिमल का केस है जिसमें विल फाइंड लाइक इनिशियली जो केस रहेगा या स्टेजेस ऑफ लाइफ, और भी कुछ ऐड कर सकते हो वैसे, ब्रह्मचर्य, गृहस्थ आश्रम, या जो भी कोई स्टेजेस है. In a same way, you will find the stages of life you can apply as well for star. Like for star in the very initial stage of its life, that is youthful star. Okay, star, youth, that is like not sun exactly but primitive sun as. Okay, कि sun अगर 2-3 billions of years ago देखेंगे हम, तो you will find that was in the youthful stage of its life. Then you will find the star that is getting adult, that is somehow getting mature. Then in that particular stage of life, one stage that at the end of its life is what? Supernova. Supernova, that is what one among the many stages of star's life. Okay, अब यहाँ पे हमारा टॉपिक ये नहीं है कि स्टार के एजेस क्या है, we are rather interested in this particular stage. And what happened, अच्छा ये देखा होगा ना आपने फिर से सराउंडिंग में कभी, दिवाली में जो दिए लगते हैं, है ना, तो वो बुझते हैं, है? तो कैसे बुझते हैं? बुझ जाते हैं. हाँ, कैसे? रीजन नहीं, द वे. सी, वो ये होता है ना कि दिया बुझने से पहले फड़फड़ाता है, ऐसा कोई है ना, वो ये राइट. तो दिस सुपरनोवा इज एग्जैक्टली लाइक द सेम वे. सी, now what happened in the supernova stage of the star's life, that this star, you know, it gather all of its energy at once, right, and it lead to release of that energy all of a sudden. ठीक है, बहुत एक्सप्लोजन होगा और फिर ये एंड हो जाएगा. Are you getting this thing? Yeah. This stage of life is what? Supernova. It then may transform into black hole. Yes, neutron star. Depend on its mass. Huh? White hole भी होता है. हाँ, that was in the current affair. हाँ, neutron star. But I am not aware about what exactly white hole is. Black hole. अच्छा, रिलीज करता है. अच्छा, तो जहां पे ब्लैक होल होगा वहां के उसके अगेंस्ट फिर ब्लैक व्हाइट होल होगा. अच्छा, एनर्जी रिलीज करता है. हाँ, और ब्लैक होल एक्सेसिवली एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है, वो भी केस है. ओके, सो सुपरनोवा यू विल फाइंड मे बी लाइक व्हाइट, ब्लैक होल, न्यूट्रॉन स्टार. ओके, सो व्हाट the same is what the proposition of this theory as well. ये in between theories proposed है. Okay, gaseous hypothesis, Cont, nebular hypothesis, planetesimal, genes and gravity, tidal, and many. And what we are discussing this particular Hall's supernova hypothesis. Now, what according to this theory, you will find. Okay, see this one. You will find somewhere around 5 billions of years ago. Somewhere around 5 billions of years ago, like there were two stars. All you online guys, are you keeping pace with me? Planets also no, Tanvi, absolutely not. You know, for that bubble, that balloon experiment, only distance is at rise. Okay, that is increasing, but the size of planet, that is not expected to increase. Maybe agar wo natural process is, that's a different thing, but for that particular case of expansion, that is not supposed to happen. Yeah, binary star hypothesis as well, James and Jeffrey wala, Atul. So initially, like there were two stars. The one was our primitive sun. Primitive मतलब जो पहले वाला sun था, ठीक है, जो फिर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होते गए उसमें. So it was like a primitive sun, which was comparatively of a smaller size. And the another star was there, that was its companion star. That was a large in size. Okay, it was comparatively having a large size. And this star, you know, it was in the last stage of its life. क्योंकि देखो इवोल्यूशन 13.6 बिलियन से स्टार्ट हुआ था, तो हर कोई अलग अलग स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ में होगा, है ना. सो दिस कंपेनियन स्टार, इट वाज इन द लास्ट स्टेज ऑफ इट्स लाइफ, like supernova explosion stage. And these two were somehow close together. Okay, somehow having a limited distance of separation that time. What happened? As this supernova explosion stage for this companion star, it gather all of its mass and it lead to explode. That explosion lead to release of significant amount of mass in all possible direction again, right? अब उसमें क्या हुआ, कुछ mass जो है, okay, you will find sun, primitive sun and companion star. So it was like in supernova explosion state, it exploded. And you know what happened then? See, some part of this exploded star, it somehow got connected with this primitive sun because it was having its own gravity. Yeah, due to this excess release of energy, वैसे भी इसका gravitational force of उसपे था नहीं. Okay, so it got connected with the sun somewhere around 4.5, 4.6 billions of years. And it then started to revolve around the sun itself. What happened with further? That differentiation happened, right? इसमें क्या हुआ? Then that mass, like a loop mass, it got fragmented into different, depending on the condition, and it then led to different planet and planetesimal. And according to this, you will find those were like 9 planets. Yeah? So see, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. You'll find, so the sun as a primitive sun, and with the passage of time, all those planets started to revolve around this mass. And this proposition about the origin of our solar system is supernova hypothesis. Clear? All you guys? Any kind of doubt? Seems no. Yes, so online as well, anyone? You can note it down then. अगर doubt ना हो तो, huh? No, you are not supposed to, because gaseous hypothesis and that nebular hypothesis, that is not part of our GS syllabus. You will find even that is mentioned in NCERT, but that is just a passing reference. Okay, so they are not going to ask you. In fact, they are not going to ask you about this theory as well. See, देखेंगे previous year question भी देखेंगे, you will get to know. Last, clear? Huh? Any doubt? No. Are you getting really? What happens sometimes कि last the focus जाता ही नहीं है. Okay, so if you are having any kind of doubt, just feel free to ask me. So which may create another type of planetary system. Can we planet also expansion? Yeah, Atul, that may be a case. Okay, in the same way, but now see, it depends on that the origin of solar system, that is not merely dependent on binary star hypothesis or binary star. Sometimes even having merely presence of sun, that is enough. May one single star may lead to that process as well. Yeah, so not necessarily two planets, two stars, may be a case with one as well. So clear, guys? These two theories: Big Bang theory and supernova hypothesis. Okay. If you want, you may draw a rough diagram like this way. Okay. Now, can you tell me what is the crux of these two theories? What is the crux of these two theories? Because see, you believe me, UPSC is not going to ask you question on consider the following statements about Big Bang theory. Consider the following statements about supernova hypothesis. चले गए वो दिन. Those were like in 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s. You will find ऐसे type के questions आते थे. अब जो questions आएंगे, you will find those are rather more analytical in nature. Okay. So tell me, what is the crux of this two theory? Can you define it like in 2 or 3 statements? everything is emerged from a singularity. Really? Everyone agrees? It emerged from explosion of energy. Okay. Again, or koi? Would you like to? What you really understood from this discussion as? Because question तो आपको क्रक्स पे ही पूछेगा यूपीएससी. अच्छा, see, चलो. That question that was asked in 2017. Have this question now. Get it note down. This question. It was asked in 2017. How does the Juno mission of NASA, Juno, Juno, how does the Juno mission of NASA help to understand the origin and evolution of the Earth? The origin and evolution of the Earth. 2017, it was asked for 10 marks. And absolutely, you are not supposed to write it immediately, okay? Because anyway, you are now somehow started with the geography. But can you tell me what is the demand of this question? And do you find any connectivity with this, what we have discussed today? लग रहा है कोई? अच्छा, demand. Let me know the demand first. What is the demand of the question? What is Juno mission? Yeah, Juno mission. Okay. Really, that is being asked. How does Juno mission? Okay. Okay. Let consider any mission. Tell me the demand of the question first. Origin of the Earth. Okay. How it is connected with the Juno mission? Acha. What kind of? Okay, evidence. The Juno mission that will provide. Okay. Again, yes, everyone. ऐसा ही कोई है? How does Juno mission of NASA? देखो, UPSC इंडियन सिविल सर्विसेज है, फिर भी क्वेश्चन पूछता है कि कौन से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पे है? नासा पे. 2017 है, ओके? ऐसा नहीं कि ये कोई एज ओल्ड क्वेश्चन, दैट इज 2017 वाला क्वेश्चन है. So, origin of Earth. Okay, the Earth, right? Atul. See, now that really doesn't matter, okay? That whether you are aware about this Juno mission or not. That was in current affair that time. Okay, this mission was in current affair. It must be launched in 2013-14, I guess. 13-14 या 15 में हो सकता है, that particular year. Now, see, you need some basic information about it, what exactly the Juno mission is. But देखो पहले question की demand क्या है? What exactly this question is asking you for? अच्छा, this question, see, it was asked in 2017. Answer is A. Yeah. देखो, just based on the simple fact, now whatever we discussed about, right? Simply based on the singularity, ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन रहेंगे, but we'll find और भी कुछ करंट अफेयर में थे ये मॉडल्स, that's why those were added as well. Now, this point then the same. This is asking you for. Do you find any relevance of this theory then? पहले तो क्वेश्चन की डिमांड समझते हैं. पहले ये वाला जो क्वेश्चन है, that what exactly this question is asking you for. See, like there is a Juno mission that is launched by organization NASA, and there is a question how Earth evolved, है ना? So what UPSC is asking you for, connect these two ends. We are not pretty much certain about, और है भी वैसे पर कुछ doubts है अभी भी. Okay, so this evolution of Earth and how this Juno mission, this would provide evidences for that matter. ऐसा ही कुछ डिमांड है, देखो अगेन गो थ्रू दैट क्वेश्चन. Okay, yeah, Atul, right. So the real demand of the question is connect the objectives of Juno mission with that of evolution of the Earth. That how, जैसे अभी मैंने कुछ explanation करते हुए बताया ना आपको, Apollo mission it was. It helped again to understand the nature of expansion. Yeah, the same is the thing I told you last day as well. Chandrayaan 1. It helped us to validate this theory. Magma ocean theory. Yeah. So these missions are with some purpose. These missions are with some objectives. कि इतना जो हम मनी स्पेंड कर रहे हैं, टेक्नोलॉजी, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स एंड एवरीथिंग एल्स, राइट? सो दे आर नॉट सपोज टू, राइट, जस्ट फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ ए मेयर मिनरल एक्सप्लोरेशन और एनीथिंग. मिनरल एक्सप्लोरेशन तो ये एक बहुत छोटा सा मतलब है, सिग्निफिकेंट है, बट अगर आपको ये समझ आ गया कि मिनरल बनते कैसे, यू कैन क्रिएट दोस मिनरल्स ऑन योर ओन एज वेल, इजंट इट? है ना? सो you know what we are looking for, something that is inventive, something that is the very soul of this evolution of universe. So you need to connect the Juno mission, its objectives, with that of evolution of the Earth. So yeah, is it possible to connect now? For that matter, yes, you don't know what is Juno mission, है ना? You don't know Juno mission, what it is. Now, see, Juno mission, that is simply on Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter's satellite, I guess Titan. And this Juno, that is the name of Jupiter's wife in Greek, Roman. Okay, Roman it was, right? So Juno was like a name of Jupiter's wife in Roman culture. Okay, तो बस name इसको यही दे दिया, Juno mission was launched in 20, ठीक है, 13, 14, whatever. Okay, देख लेना एक बार, do verify this fact. And this mission is again with the objective that how the Jupiter as such evolved. Yeah, this Jupiter, its nature, its climate, its meteorological features, and by means of, you know, that is the largest planet in our solar system, है ना? Largest planet in our solar system, and it has, देखो supernova explosion theory क्या बता रहा है? See what the supernova explosion theory is. That this celestial bodies, right, planets as they evolve from one single mass. Yeah, one single mass. If you ask Big Bang theory as well, what it suggests? Again, the same thing. It evolved from one single mass. And if everything is evolved from same parental mass, don't you think कि उसमें कुछ similarities हो सकती है ना? जैसे आपको तो खैर रियलाइज नहीं होगा या मुझे भी नहीं होगा, बट आर सिबलिंग्स, या सिबलिंग्स जो होते हैं हमारे, तो वो तो हमारे जैसे दिखते हैं ना बहुत सारे केस में. या योर फेस कट, बॉडी लैंग्वेज, या यू विल फाइंड मोर और लेस दोज एस्पेक्ट्स आर सिमिलर. एंड व्हाई? बिकॉज पेरेंटल ओरिजिन इज रादर सेम, genes are rather same, कुछ modifications है absolutely. So same is the case, the supernova explosion theory, that everything as such was evolved from one single mass. You can quote their Big Bang theory, you can quote their supernova explosion as well. And the Jupiter is evolved during the same course of time as like the Earth did. Yeah. So if Earth does not have those all suitable conditions to study it thoroughly, in that case Jupiter may offer you that prospect. दे सकता है prospect ऐसे that you can study Jupiter. And by studying this Jupiter, maybe it's evolving satellite, you can connect what was the lying in the past or what was the condition in the past. Yes, no, agreed, all you. Okay, so are you getting, देखो UPSC, and you will find one question only on this particular origin evolution of universe and एक ही क्वेश्चन पूछा है, that is in the means. प्रीलिम्स में तो खैर डायरेक्टली कोई क्वेश्चन है नहीं, because somehow that is getting rather more factual, but yeah, you need to connect this by this way. Okay, means that application part as. So would you like to answer this, write this question then? Yes, all you guys, sure. Okay, so Jupiter is a gaseous planet where exact origin can be known because it won't be affected by solar flares. Okay, yeah, Atul, that is the case again. So why you are trying to understand the evolution of Earth on Jupiter? Exactly, there should be a proper justification for that matter. So, okay guys, this is all about from my side for today. We will be meeting, I guess, tomorrow as well. Saturday भी class है? Yeah. So we will be meeting tomorrow again. Just do make sure the time as well. Okay. Do verify the time. Maybe Saturday है तो time change हो सकता है. I don't know. Same time? Yeah. So the same time. Okay. 11:50. We'll be meeting again on same time. Yeah. Thank you, Tanvi. And yes, online as well. If you're guys, if you're having any doubt, just feel free to ask me. Okay, I'll try to answer each of your query. Sure, fine.